Good morning everyone. Welcome you all in science class. Today we are going to learn about the next cell organelle, that is Golgi body. This cell organelle was discovered by Camillo Golgi in 1898 in cytoplasm. Okay, so student, this cell organelle is also very important. It's just after studying the the endoplasmic reticulum, we have to learn this Golgi body. This is very important and it helps in packaging of material. Packaging of material, just like student, as you all know that after the preparation of food items in the factories, so what is the requirement? There is the requirement of packaging of those food items, and after packaging of those food items, we are sending them into the market for selling out their product. Okay, in the same way, the Golgi body is one of the cell organelle which helps in the packaging of material. So what is the structure of Golgi body? Let's study about it. It's having the vesicles, the rounded structure which are being released by endoplasmic reticulum. These materials, after the synthesis of the material, these are being released from a smooth endoplasmic reticulum, and these are released in the form of vesicles. These vesicles are going to get fused and fused together. They are fused together means they are merging together and forming the tubular structure here. This tubular structure is called as cisternes. These cisternes are being formed, and after that, here inside these cisternes tubular structures, that the packaging of material is being done, and after the packaging, again in the form of vesicles, it is being released into the cell, or else it is being released into the blood. Okay, so it's having one of this side is trans side of it, and this is the cis side of it. Trans side, where this is the formation side, also we are saying that it is a formation side where what happens, the cisternes are being formed. These vesicles are being forming the tubular structures where the packaging of material is being done, just like for example the protein synthesis. So after synthesis of protein, the protein chain is being released from the smooth endoplasmic reticulum, and from there it is in the form of vesicle it is being released, and then these cisternes are formed here. These cisternes are helping to pack that material, and after packaging in the form of vesicles it is being released out. So this is the student, the structure of Golgi body. We'll learn about the next cell organelle, that is lysosomes. Lysosome student, this is also the another cell organelle which is also found in cytoplasm, and this is having the rounded structure. As the Golgi body is preparing the vesicles, okay, in the form of vesicle only it is being released. So these vesicles are containing some of the chemical substances or called as digestive enzymes. These digestive enzymes are helping in digestion of the substances. Whatever the foreign particles, whenever it enters into the cell के अंदर जब वो आते हैं, these vesicles are, or the lysosomes are catching them. They are being digested by these vesicles. So these are called as lysosome, and this is one of the main feature of it. It is also called as the suicidal bag of the cell. Suicidal bag of the cell means it is the cell organelle which is called as suicidal bag. Why it is so? Because of its having the membranous structure surrounded to it. whenever due to some unfavorable condition, if these outer covering are going to get ruptured or else it is going to get break. So as it is breaking, that digestive juices will be released into the cell. Cell may release हो जाएंगे, and due to that these digestive enzymes, definitely digestive enzymes are there. So they will start a digestion of some other cell organelle which are present inside the cell. So that's why, and as it will start digesting to those cell organelle which are important for the cell, definitely what will happen? The cell will die. So that's why it is being called as suicidal bag of the cell. Now let's learn about the next cell organelle, that is mitochondria. Mitochondria, maybe you have heard in your previous class that mitochondria, this is one of the cell organelle which is to be very helpful or useful in the process of respiration. In the respiration process, what happens? Respiration means definitely the breakdown of food, C6H12O6 is going to react with the presence of oxygen and forming carbon dioxide, releasing water molecule and 673 kilocalorie energy. So this much amount of energy is being released in this process. So this energy, either or else we can say that energy molecules are going to be formed, that are 38 ATP molecules. So these 38 ATP molecules are what? These are basically what? These are the energy molecules. So whenever our body or body cells required energy, these ATP molecules are breaking. So how do they break? ATP molecules, one, it is having triphosphate, means definitely triple bond it is having. So this tri means triple phosphate bond. So these triple phosphate bond, when one of the bond is breaking, then it is releasing energy. So that energy will be utilized for the cell or by the cell for functioning of it. So here ATP will be converting into ADP. ADP is adenosine diphosphate. Adenosine diphosphate, di means it is having double bond. That's why it is being named as diphosphate. Double phosphate bond. Whenever more energy is required, this diphosphate will be, the one phosphate bond will be breaking and again it will be releasing energy, and due to that this ATP will be converted into, ADP will be converted into AMP. So student, what happens, this energy molecule whenever it breaks, it provides energy for the cell for work and play, for performing so many life activity functions inside the cell. So this ATP molecules are storing in the cell organelle that is called as mitochondria. This is one of the cell organelle which is having the double membrane present on it, and it is having its own DNA also. Okay, it is having the double membranous structure. If I am making the structure of mitochondria, it is having the double membrane surrounded to it, and it is having the folds present inside it. These folds are inside in these folds, the energy molecules are storing. These folds are storing the ATP molecules in it. Okay, students. So whenever the body will require energy, this energy they will be getting from ATP molecules. And here, if we see that the structure, it is having the fluid present in between in this mitochondria. This is being called as matrix, जिसको हम matrix कहते हैं. Okay, these are the folds which helps in storing the energy. So student, I think you all are clear with this thing, and these are it is also called a mitochondria is also called as powerhouse of the cell. Powerhouse of the cell, definitely ATP, as ATP molecules are stored there. This is what? This is energy molecules. which provides energy. That's why it is also called as powerhouse of the cell. Whenever the energy is required, our body cells is taking energy from mitochondria. So, and one more important feature of this is what that is, it is having its own DNA, the self DNA. It is having its own DNA. DNA is what? Deoxyribonucleic acid. So this is DNA. If it is having its own DNA, so this cell organelle can multiply in the numbers. They can increase in the numbers as much as they require because of energy which is produced during respiration that required to be stored in the cell. And for storing that, definitely mitochondria requires number of mitochondria for storing that energy, that is ATP, so that it can multiply and increase in the numbers. So student, let's move towards the next cell organelle, that is plastids. What we are calling it? Plastids. Plastids are what? It is basically present. Plastid is a kind of cell organelle which is present in plant cells. Plant cells में ये available होता है, and plastids are basically of different kinds of, just like we have, if we talk about chloroplast, you may have learned already. Chloroplast, chromoplast, and leucoplast. So this is providing color to the leaf. If we talk about the green color of the leaf is due to the presence of chloroplast. If we talk about the different colors of just like if we talk about the green color, red color of the leaf, yellow color of the leaf. So these colors of leaf due to the presence of chromoplast. And there are the leaf which are having the white color also, that is due to the white color or creamish color of the leaf, that is due to the presence of leucoplast. And these, due to the presence of these things, the cell are able to synthesize their own food. Okay, so I think this is clear to everyone. Okay, so we'll learn about the next cell organelle in the next class. Thank you and have a nice day.